it's Maureen Muldoon, and we are working the lessons of A Course in Miracles together. So today we are on lesson 101, which, if anybody out there is a numerologist, 101 is, I think, the number that stands for enlightened teachers. If not, you can correct me. But today's lesson is 101. It is a review, and I just wanted to take a moment before we begin to say thank you for staying the course and joining me for these lessons on A Course in Miracles. I am super passionate about the concepts of these lessons because they saved my life, and by that I mean they help me to live in peace and to have peace of mind, and that, my friend, is a miracle. And once you have peace of mind, you have everything. So we're going to jump into today's lesson. But again, if you like the lessons, if you like what we do here, please like it and share it and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so for the first lesson today, we're in a review. It's lesson 91, and it says miracles are seen in light. Miracles are seen in light. And then the next review, 92, for this evening is miracles are seen in light and strength are one. But the first lesson is miracles are seen in light. I cannot see in darkness. Let the light of holiness and truth light up my mind and let me see the innocence within. So this lesson is so beautiful. It is reminding us that miracles are an extension of God's love. And God's love is light. It's synonymous with light. You know, it's not heavy. It illuminates everything. And just like light from the sun, it helps things to grow. It nurtures that which is good and beautiful and holy, and falls on all things equally. So that's some of the aspects of light from the sun. And so when I start to move into embodying the concepts of light, when I stop taking things seriously, when I start giving my love out equally to all things without preferences or deciding who's deserving and who's not, when I, allow myself to lighten up, I think that's probably the same as not taking things seriously, I'll be able to see miracles. I'll be able to see greater peace. I'll be able to tread the world with an unfurrowed brow, with a lighthearted step, with an open mind, an open heart, and open hands, without fear. So, saying that miracles are seen in light is like saying miracles are what lives just beneath the blindness of our fear. Fear makes us blind, but beneath that, we can move into true vision with God as we let go of those fears. So, I cannot see in darkness, I cannot see in fear. Let the light of holiness and truth lighten up my mind and let me see the innocence within. So the innocence within means the sinlessness. And as long as I come from a place of fear, I have most likely decided that something or someone is not right. And in being not right, they're wrong, and in being wrong, there's some illusion of sin. So I want to begin to see this as perfect and myself as perfect so that I can move forward from this light space, from the space of not carrying any crucifixions towards myself or others. So that's the idea of lesson 91 in the review. And, it's asking us to really practice it today, to really contemplate it, to really embody it. Now we're going to move into lesson 92. And lesson 92 is miracles are seen in light and strength are one. So it's adding this second concept of strength, saying miracles are seen in light, and that we should come unencumbered to this moment, and that as we come unencumbered to this moment, we will gain great strength. So it says, I see through strength the gift of God to me. My weakness is the dark, his gifts repel, by giving me his strength to take its place. So, with God, there's nothing that you cannot do. Like, if you're brought to it, God will bring you through it. And there is a strength, a wisdom, and intelligence that you are heir to. That you are an extension of. And as we rest in this relationship with God, we have impeccable resources. And I know that the ego's got a good gig going, telling us that we're not enough and that we don't have enough. But today we're just going to step into these concepts with a little bit of willingness. That God is my strength, that God is the strength in which I trust. And we're supposed to do the first one, miracles are seen in light on the hour, and then miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one on the half hour. And the reason that they're wanting us to repeat it is because if the ego is anything, the ego is consistent. And so in order to continue to keep us on course, we get to be consistent as well. Consistency is not something that I have a great strength in. Obviously, I started these recordings of these lessons 7 years ago, and if I had been consistent, they might have been done about 7 years ago. But so I seem to cycle and circle around things and come back to them. Maybe this is true for you. So if you're like that and your mind works like that, where you could get easily distracted and sparkly thing, unforgiveness thing, and pulled off course in different ways. This is why we practice. We create a certain degree of devotion and discipline and dedication to our practice, which is very beneficial. It's very beneficial. People who study the Course, myself included, have been studying the Course for years. When I first started teaching this course on Miracles Live 365, I said, of my own plans, I said, I'm going to do this for 21 days. And I thought, 21 days can help people get a habit. 21 days it takes to make a habit. And then, as we neared towards the 21st day, all of the people on the call were saying, we want to go the distance. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, we want to do, 365 days with you. And I was like, no way, Jose. Like, I'm not getting up every single day and doing these calls with you guys. So God does for me what I can't do for myself. I tapped into my internal teacher. I'm like, am I supposed to take these people through the whole year? My internal teacher was like, do you have better plans? And I was like, dang, she's brisk, man. So I was like, I don't have better plans. So that's when I agreed to do the lessons for 365 days. It's been 6 years since that first day. And despite my kicking and screaming, I have, through the grace of God, developed a certain degree of consistency, at least with practicing the lessons every day. What I have not ever really acquired up until this point is the impeccability with the lessons, like to really do them every hour. So, this is my confession, and I confess it to you because, I think that shedding light on things sort of helps to demystify the truth. And it also hopefully will make me a little bit more diligent with practicing. As they say, practice makes perfect. And the word perfect means including everything. So as we practice these lessons, and as we practice meditation, the Holy Spirit can get into the nooks and crannies of our consciousness and really, do some heavy lifting and clearing for us. So that's my little pitch for our dedication and for our devotion. Miracles are seen in light. Light and strength are one. That's the good news. So let's dedicate our practice to being more consistent.
Jump the broom, kiss the girl. Life has one big safety net.